Here we are on the third Monday night session of the 36-week-long season. After a rocky start to the season, I've been slowly climbing out of the hole that I dug for myself primarily on the first Monday night session. Now I'm much closer to meeting or exceeding all my end-of-season goals. Coming into tonight, my combined league average is 206 and my strike percentage is 57%, which both exceed the goals I've set for myself. However, I'm still below my single pin and non-split spare average goals by 2 and 7%. If I bowl well enough during the session, I could end the night having met all but one of my end-of-season goals. The fourth frame of Game 1 was a strike. The 7-pin fell slowly, but it wasn't knocked down by the pin setter. I turned away from the pins before the 7th pin fell. Because the 7-pin fell so slowly, the score sheet showed that 9 pins were knocked down in the first frame instead of it being a strike. Since no one else saw what happened, I had the 7-pin reset and shot at the spare.
Second game, you have to the end of your first game to get in.
The 245 and 2458 are multi-pin, non-split spares, commonly left by right-handed bowlers that are difficult to make consistently. Because whether shooting straight or hooking at them, they're very easy to hit at a slightly wrong angle and leave one or more of the pins standing. Game 1 wasn't horrible, although it would have been 201 rather than 191 had I realized that the fourth frame was a strike. I need to dedicate some practice time to the 245 and 2458 spares so that I can increase my chances of making them during league. only complaint that I have about Game 2 was the incredibly easy 9-pin spare I missed in the 8th frame. I can't complain too much about the 7-10 split I got in the 6th frame because the ball pretty much went through the nose of the pins. The lanes started transitioning at the very end of Game 3, which caused my shots in the 9th and 10th frames to hook hard down lane and hit to the left of the pocket. I probably could have moved left and thrown a better last shot that would have gotten me more than 7 pins. But because it was the very last shot of the night, I decided to stay where I was and accept the outcome. Overall, I think I had an okay night. Except for the missed 8-pin in the 8th frame of Game 2, I did an excellent job at making single-pin spares. I've now achieved all my goals except the non-split spare percentage. I simply need to maintain the goals that I've reached, while continuing to work on making my non-split spares. Hopefully it won't take me too much longer to reach this final milestone. For anyone that has made it this far into the video, I appreciate you watching.